せて新たな時を開いた生き残る愛戦士たち荒野を走る死神の列黒くがる目真っ赤に燃える死にゆく男たちは守るべき女たちに死にゆく女たちは愛する男たちへ何をかけるのか
least chaotic Geek Buddy Rachel ever be, Cookie Usagida! Hello everybody! Welcome to today's stream. Welcome everybody. Hello guys! And today we are playing Gundam Next Plus. Hi everyone! How's everybody all doing today? You guys all doing good? Alright. So first of all, before we do get started, I want to thank you guys all so much for attending the premiere of my 1-800 VTuber prom original song premiering on April Fool's Day. If you guys have not checked it out, please do feel free to go check it out on my YouTube channel. Right now, the 1-800 VTuber prom song, so far it's close to 100 views so far within the first couple days. So thank you guys all so much. Thank you guys all so much for your guys' love and support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you guys all so much for your guys' love and support of the song so far. Also, Tenko Berry, thank you so much for coming up with the Cookie Buddy Nation. Welcome on board. I'll give you a shout out. Thank you. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for your guys' love and support of the 1-800 VTuber prom April Fool's version. I'm really glad that you guys all like it, and so far, yeah, we're close to 100 views so far on YouTube within the first couple of days. So thank you guys all so much. I really appreciate all of you guys' love and support. Thank you guys. I might be looking into seeing if I could get it distributed on like YouTube Music in the future. So definitely is something I can look into in the future, is making the song available to distribute on like Spotify or Apple Music or even YouTube Music as well. So that's definitely something I could definitely look forward to or definitely look into in the future. And then in the future also, I want to also look at the instrumentals as well. So handling out the instrumental version so that anyone can make a cover out of it as well. But yeah, with that being said, let's get started, shall we? Okay, we're gonna start with an arcade bowl today. Okay, we're gonna start with Mobile Gundam. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright! Yatta! Alright! That was good! Okay.
喧嘩俺が勝った。ガンダムファイトレディーこの勝負どうやら私がもらったね。うわちょっと何すんのよ。前ね発動すんの。もうやめろ。勝負カモン。
All right.
そんなバカな。私たちの勝ちだね。
Yatta!
よーし次の相手はバーサーカーシステム使いたくないのに。誰にも邪魔はさせないわ。
All right. Oh no!
こんなんじゃ終われない。まだまだね。私を振り切ったか。私たちの勝ちだね。ねえちょっと返事くらいしてよ。最近の子無口ね。チエルサーベル。チエルサーベル。
All right. Come on, Sama! Banzai! Come on, Sama! Banzai!
今回は私の勝ちだね。
Sorry for starting my stream a little later than usual. My computer did have to update earlier.
よーし次の相手は誰。
Yeah, my computer had to update earlier.
その機体ガンダムじゃないんじゃない。
So I'm sorry for starting my stream a little later than usual today.
にして生かして返すわけ。
前ねゴッドフィンガーやろうゴッドフィンガーこの勝負どうやら私がもらったねゴッドフィンガーディラ私こんな楽しいの初めて
All right.
勝ったね
お世話になったね。ありがとう。
Okay, we're in the final boss stage.
いいファイトにしようね
Okay, this is the final boss stage.
ゴッドフィンガーキラルお願いゴッドフィンガーノーベルフラフ
合わせるか。
ゴッドフィンガー当てるわこれでゴッドフィンガーあれはもう使いたくないのに
世界が我らを撲殺するか。我らは世界を滅ぼす。逃がさんと言った。
どこのファイターなのステラーあんたね私は味方よ
おう。もう一度封じられるか。この義務ギンガナムをやすかよ。
お願いゴッドフィンガー前ねあいつただもんじゃないわねゴッドフィンガーちょっとゴッドフィンガー大丈夫やられちゃったゴッドフィンガーキャッホ
All right.
ゴッドフィンガーディアゴッドフィンガーゴッドフィンガーはあ残念ね
All right, let's go. That was good.
あれもう終わり
いい援護だった。
That was really good. All right. That's a new record. So it was completed within 7 minutes. I think the last time, I'm not so sure though, but I gotta go check to make sure. It was completed, I think, within 8 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna choose Anime Janai.
なんかあの子とは話しにくい感じだな
Anime Janai. Anime Janai. That song is so catchy. I know that's from Gundam Z, right? Gundam ZZ. That opening is so catchy.
私だって負けたくないもん。ゴッドフィンガー。ゴッドフィンガー。ゴッドフィンガー。ゴッドフィンガー。ゴッドフィンガー。ゴッドフィンガー。ゴッドフィンガー。
どうだ。
ゴッドフィンガー。いただき。
All right. Anime tonight.
どうやら私がもらったね。ゴッドフィンガー。ゴッドフィンガー。ゴッドフィンガー。私こんな楽しいの初めて。
All right, let's go. Hi, Renee. Welcome to the stream. Hello.
感謝する。
Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're doing great. Oh yeah, I gotta give you guys the link to the Discord server. So if you guys want to join the Discord server, you guys can. So hold on. Let me get the Discord server link real quick. By the way, I did change it back to the current server name. But it does have a new server icon now. That's based off of the 1-800 VTuber song, yeah. And then I also got to put my Twitter and my Blue Sky as well, so I don't forget. I pre-ordered the premium edition of Doom: The Dark Ages. Oh, awesome! That's awesome. I haven't really thought about or haven't really checked out the new Doom game. I've been pretty busy, so I haven't really been checking out much games or much of the so not much of the games. I did check out a little bit recently of the Nintendo Direct recently. And I'm excited for the Tomodachi Life game, yeah. But I haven't really checked out much games lately, or I haven't really been in the news of the games as of recently. It's okay, Cookie. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. I'm really sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, I have been pretty busy as of late, so I haven't really been
いいファイトにしようね。前ね。
checking up on the latest news about game releases. I probably should catch up though.
弱者を作り出すのは強者だ。
前ね。 こ
Anime tonight. All right. That was a close one. That was a super close one. Yeah, that was almost a defeat too. That was super close. By the way, question. If I release the 1-800 VTuber prom jingle song as a song like on YouTube Music or Spotify or Apple Music, would you guys listen to it? Would you guys stream it on like Apple Music or Spotify? Would you guys be interested in streaming it? I was planning on seeing if I could try to distribute the music onto like Spotify, or Apple Music. But would you guys be down for it? Also, fun fact: the instrumental for 1-800 VTuber prom, the jingle, the 1-800 VTuber prom jingle, that was actually composed using BandLab sound. So that was composed using BandLab sound. So all of the sounds that I used to compose it were all made using BandLab. Yeah. I did want it to make it very similar to like a commercial jingle, like what you would hear in the commercials. And I can see if I could release it as like a song that you guys could stream on Apple Music or yeah, like Apple Music or Spotify. Or even YouTube Music as well. But would you guys be interested? But yeah, I'm probably gonna do a poll later on social media. But would you guys be interested if I release the song to be distributed on like Spotify or Apple Music? Even a Nature's Magical Words too, which is another song that was also composed with BandLab as well. All right. So the jingle basically goes like this, right? So it goes, that's 1-800, that's 1-800, that's 1-800, yeah, VTuber prom, or something like that.
いいファイトにしようね。
There's actually another version of the 100 VTuber prom jingle that I have never released onto YouTube, but I sang it a couple times on karaoke streams, but I never released it as a separate song because originally the 100 VTuber prom jingle was actually meant for the VTuber Winter Prom exclusively. So I decided to use the 100 VTuber Prom jingle that I composed for the Winter Prom a while back and then turn it into an April Fool's song. But yeah, would you guys be interested in the 100? Oh no. Okay. Oh no! Yeah, it's looking like a defeat. Oh, we won! Hi, Puzzle Crawler! It's been a long while. How have you been? I hope you've been doing good. Welcome to the stream. It's been a long while. So yeah, I have sets rebranded. So the last time you were here, actually want to give you a couple updates. So I'm not a Pink Bunny G43 T-Doll VTuber anymore. I'm now a Pink Bunny Mage VTuber. And now I have my own Life 2D model. So the model that you're seeing is actually my current Life 2D model that I've had since September of last year. So I have my own. So I went through a rebrand, yeah. So this channel has gone through a rebrand pretty much. So a new logo has been installed, a new design. Pod, the bunny mascot, has also gotten a redesign as well. So Pod has also gotten a redesign as well. And the entire channel also has gone into a redesign. Also, the Discord server has also been redesigned too. So I also redesigned the Discord server and rebranded the Discord server as well. So there's been a lot of changes that was made since the last time. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for your guys' love and support of the 100 VTuber Prom jingle, the April Fool's version. I really appreciate all the support, so thank you. Hello, hello, yahoo! Welcome. But yeah, I'm really glad. I'm really glad that you're doing well, Puzzle. It's been a long while. It's been a long while since. It's been a long while. I hope you've been doing really good. Hope you've been doing well. But yeah, the channel has gone through an entire rebrand. yeah, there's also a sound alert too. So I also had changed the sound alert. So now every time I get a gifted sub or I get some cookie bits, like every time I get a gifted sub, for example, or a new computation buddy, or someone joins the computation buddy community, it now also has its own custom sound alert. Yeah. So the sound alert goes like Yahoo! Yeah, fun fact, Yahoo is also my catchphrase in addition to also being my greeting. So I changed the sound alert to make it more reflective with my channel. Yeah, because the last time, the previous sound that we were using, the sound alert that we were using, it was pre-made by Streamlabs. It was a pre-made one provided by Streamlabs. So we were not using like custom-made sound alerts until I rebranded.
あれもう終わり
かなりの腕ですね。
よーし次の相手は誰
ゼータガンダムの仮眠指弾です。お願いします。
いいファイトにしようね
Alright, we're at the boss fight right now.
ゴッドフィンガー
直撃できれば。
Alright! Made it. Alright.
何がモビルスーツか所詮人形じゃないかあんなもの嘘これもガンダムなの
Oh no!
こっちの番だヘビが頭の中で目立つような感覚大丈夫やられちゃった許さないよお願い諦めちゃダメ
Oh no!
できる
Okay, we are at the cost.
負け
Oh no! That was the thing! Pete, no!
ごめんせっかくのファイトだったのに
Okay, so that was a defeat.
こんなところで立ち止まれないよーし次の相手はじゃあ行くわよガンダムファイトレディーゴー
Alright.
ゴッドフィンガーゴッドフィンガー 所詮人形じゃないかあんなもの嘘これもガンダムなの
Okay, so I gotta be careful.
指示は受けないヘビが頭の中でもた打つような感覚早くも
Okay.
こういうことならばゴッドフィンガーゴッドフィンガーゴッドフィンガーティラーゴッドフィンガーさよならキレル
Oh no!
許さないよこっちの番だから諦めちゃダメこれからよゴッドフィンガーゴッドフィンガー
Alright, right now it is looking like a defeat. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going.
指図は受けないと言ったろ来るなこいつ
Okay, we got this.
ゴッドフィンガーちょっと
We got this.
ゴッドフィンガーティラーまず大丈夫
I believe we can win this battle. We can win this. Oh no! Wait! Wait, that's a defeat. That is a defeat, Cookie
ごめん
Nation.
せっかくのファイトだっ
Yeah, that's looking like a defeat. That is looking like a defeat. That's okay, we're gonna try again.
たこんなところで立ち止まれない
So for those of you that are wondering about
いいファイトにしよう
Gundam Next Plus, so when you guys played the game for the first time, some of the game's translations will be in Japanese because the game was originally in Japanese. So, yeah. Some of the game's translations will be in Japanese, so I'll walk you guys through the Japanese translation of the game. So, this one says Nomaru.
何がモビルスーツか所詮人形じゃないかあんなもの
So this one says Nomaru, which means normal mode.
邪魔するやつは許さないと言ったはずだヘビが頭の中でもた打つような感覚
And then the target has the name of the Gundam. So this is the translation of the Gundam name. So for example, this one is Noberu, which means noble. That's the name of the Gundam is
取られちゃった
Noble, which is the name of the Gundam from Gundam G Gundam. So in this game, it does go up to Gundam Unicorn because this game was released at the time when the Gundam Unicorn anime was still airing. Now the most recent Gundam anime is Gundam EQX. Yeah, that's the most recent Gundam is Gundam EQX. I'm not so sure about Gundam Evolution. Not Gundam Evolution. It was Gundam Breaker 4, but I think Gundam Breaker 4 goes up to Gundam Witch from Mercury, right? But yeah, if anybody has played Gundam Breaker 4, feel free to type it in the chat of what it goes up to. I know when there was a virtual reality experience of Gundam at one point. It did went up to Gundam Witch from Mercury. And I think it was the same in the mobile game as well, the Gundam Gacha game as well. I think it went up to no, it went up to UC Engage.
何がモビルスーツか
Because this is based off of the Gundam universe, yeah?
嘘俺も
This is based off of the Gundam universe, so it's based off of the Gundam anime. I think in the future though, when there are future Gundam games, I'm sure it's probably gonna go up to Gundam GQX, which which is the most recent Gundam anime, because Gundam GQX is the most recent Gundam anime, the most recent one. I know the last one, the last time I played a Gundam game that was more recent, it went up to Gundam Witch from Mercury. I think it was a Gundam VR game. But it went up to Witch from Mercury. But yeah. Just know that if you're planning on playing any Gundam related games, this does have a variety of like Gundam from like different anime series. So, for example, this game goes up to Gundam Unicorn because at the time when the game came out, it was it was when Gundam Unicorn was still airing. Please hear me. I want to tell you. Please sing to me. I want to hear your voice. Yeah. And the opening for Gundam Unicorn is super good. I know it aired in on episode 6 of
これで忘れないで
Yeah. It took a couple tries. Hi, Alex. Yeah, it took a couple tries.
もう終わり
But they slept before airing the first episode of Gundam GQX. Oh, sweet! That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, it wasn't an easy one, but we did it. It wasn't an easy one. It took a couple tries, but we did it.
あそろそろ次のファイトの時間ね
アレンビ気を抜くでないぞ
Wasn't an easy one, but we did it.
いい
Oh man, the anime opening for Gundam Unicorn is so good.
左
And not to mention, I was listening to the theme song of Gundam Unicorn, and I could hear that all day. It's so good, so good. It's so good. But yeah, I think my favorite openings from Gundam is Todoke Gundam, and then Ray I Am from Gundam Unicorn. So from Gundam Unicorn, Ray I Am, and then from Gundam Easy. Yeah, this is my favorite one. This is one of my favorites. The one that is in the background right now. Todoke Gundam from the original Gundam series, so. Yeah, this is one of my favorite openings. So, Gundam. This is from Gundam ZZ. Yeah.
究極のモビルスーツなのだこれある限り私は勝つ
I'll have to tell you this, but I'll be going on a hiatus to a lot of community starting on April 7th. I'll tell you some long details in the DMs when that time comes as my goodbye message to everyone. Please take care, alright? I wish you all the best. Please take care of yourself, Alex.
立ち止まれない。
Please take care of yourself.
よーし
I wish you all the best. You know, your health, your mental health comes
本気で
first.
行くからね。
You know, your mental health comes first. And your well-being comes first, so please take care of yourself, alright? Yeah. Wish you all the best.
私は味方よ。
Your mental health and your well-being comes first. That's also something that I also been learning too is, you know, learning to prioritize my well-being as well.
ダブルゼータがありゃどんなやつだって火に焼いて
Anime tonight. It is something that I'm also working on as well as a content creator is not just as a content creator, you know, learning to prioritize, but as a person, you know, learning how to prioritize, you know, my well-being, you know. I love this opening. I love this opening so much. Anime tonight. So catchy. Like it's so catchy. There's just something about the VTuber that goes anime tonight that's so catchy. Anime tonight. Anime tonight. It's stuck in my head. So Anime tonight, and then there's also Day I Am from Gundam Unicorn, which is also one of my favorite openings from Gundam. And then of course Holocat Gundam. And also Just Communication. Just want beat communication. How many? Yeah. It goes like that. I really, really love that one. Just wild beat communication. Yeah. But if I have to explain about some of my favorite Gundam openings so far, it's definitely Anime Tonight, Day I Am, Look at Gundam, and Just Communication. Yeah. Just Communication, Day I Am. Yeah, Day I Am, Just Communication, from Gundam Wing. So, from Gundam Wing, Just Communication, Ray I Am from Gundam Unicorn, Total K Gundam from the original Gundam series, and Anime Tonight from Gundam Z. So yeah, that's my favorite Gundam opening so far. But yeah, I haven't really been watching much Gundam lately because I've been pretty busy. But I always like to listen to the Gundam opening. I know I have a family member whose favorite Gundam opening is from G Gundam, and then also Gundam Wing. So from Gundam Wing and G Gundam. Yeah. have a family member whose personal favorite Gundam openings are from Gundam Wing and Gundam and G Gundam.
負けそんなどうも私疲れたよ
But yeah, it's G Gundam.
休ませて
But yeah, G Gundam and Gundam Wing. I know one of my favorite theme songs from Gundam also comes from Gundam Wing, and it's Just Communication.
こんなところで
Speaking of Gundam openings, I probably should ask No Papa.
よーし
Probably should ask No Papa what his favorite Gundam openings were.
バーサーカーシステム使いたくないのに
I know my favorite Gundam openings are those openings. It's those Gundam openings. I did heard that Ray AM was only used for episode 6 though of Gundam Unicorn. Yeah, I did hear that it was only used in one episode or yeah. I think it was episode 6 of Gundam Unicorn and then yeah, episode 6. I gotta go check later on though. Just to make sure. But yeah. But yeah, Ray from Gundam Unicorn. Okay, this is a close one. All right, that's a good one. That was a close one too because we only had one more turn left, so that would have been also a game over as well. Okay, that is the final boss with Haman Karn. So Alright, so that's a monk, and that's the boss fight.
これからよ逃げるわけそんなどうも私
But yeah, the final boss fight is
でも
Hamon
次だ
card.
絶対勝つからねこんなところで立ち止まれない
But yeah, I can definitely guide you guys through the
バー
process
サーカーシステム使いたくないのに
of how Gundam Next Plus works. So if you guys ever want to try out the game for you guys know, you guys can understand. So for those of you that are wondering, this game is originally was in Japanese, so a lot of the game's gameplay is in Japanese.
あいつら私のことガンダムの部品ぐらいにしか思ってないのどかないと
Oh no!
こいつできる進化したガンダムファイター
But yeah, where it says, so CPU stands for computer. So it means computer player. There's the name of the Gundam. For example, the Gundam that you're playing as in Gundam Next Plus, it does say Armor, which is the name of the mobile suit that you're playing as. So my mobile suit that I'm playing as is Noberu,
これからよまだまだ
which means noble Gundam. But yeah, it does also say the Gundam pilot thing. Yeah, it does also say that. So for example, this is also the Gundam pilot's name as well. Okay. But yeah, that's the Monk card.
キラルお願い
そうだ俺たちが
ちょっと何すんのよで負けそんな
俺はガンダムになれない
Okay. So
私とっても疲れちゃ
I'm
った
gonna walk you guys a little bit
だから
through the
少
process.
し眠らせて
Alright. So this one says continue shimasu ka, which means do you continue or do you wish to continue? So there's hi, which is yes, and ie, which means no. So if you press no, that means the game is over. But if you press yes, that means the game is gonna continue.
手応えのあるやついる
So
といい
this
な
represents the Gundam that you're playing as, and then this is your teammate. And then this one is the boss fight. So this one says Tageto, which means boss
行
fight.
くわよ
So the target.
ガンダムファイトレディー
So you have some of the different Gundam from the opposing team before you get to the boss fight, which is the final boss fight. So the main goal is to try to make sure you have enough on your cost level to ensure that you can get to the boss fight. So if you and your teammate don't have enough of the cost, and then the cost goes over, they deduct some of the cost from the command, which is the health. Yeah, they do deduct some of that if it does go over the cost. As you guys saw earlier, because we were going over the cost
どかないと
between me and my teammates, they deducted some of
俺の体を
the command from the cost. So what we're battling as against is with the Gundam pilot thing.
そんなのってあり
So it's not necessarily the name of the Gundam,
ここまでだろう植物
it's the name of the Gundam pilot that's piloting the Gundam.
ゴッドフィンガーゴッドフィンガー
Also, Taibu bonus means time bonus. So you do get time bonuses. And then there's also the times that you had tries. And if you defeat it, or if you won. All right. All right. That was a good one. Okay. So let me walk you guys through the process. Okay, so this one means that's a success. And that was a try that you lost. And this is the credits. So the credits are in English. And this game is from 2009. So this was back when. So this was back when Gundam Unicorn was airing at the time. Yeah. Gundam Unicorn. Gundam UC. And then this one is the name of the company. So Kaisha means company. So this does say presented by Kaisha Bandai Namco, which means presented by the Bandai Namco company. And then this one right over here means continue. All right, so let's walk you guys through the process. Okay, so the first one is called Akedo, which means arcade mode. Then there's free battle mode, which is called Free Batoru, which means free battle mode. Which, yes, you can also play in a collab. So if you ever were to collab with other people, like if you ever were to do a collab stream, it is possible to do a collab stream with up to 4 players in Gundam Next Plus. So it is possible. It is possible to do a collab stream. And then this one is Next Plus. This is a battle mode with different missions. So you can play it either independently or as a team. This one is Gallery. This is where all of the movies, the endings, all the illustrations, and then all of the settings as well. And then this one means options. So this is where you can save all of your game data. This is all your BGM. And this is where everything goes when it comes to learning about the pilot. So let's go here. So, Piloto data. We're gonna go to pilot data. So you can see this is all of the pilots that you play as. So in this case, this one is there's the movie, there's the ending. This is the movie. This is all of the movies based on the Gundam anime series. So we have ending good, which means ending. So this is based off of the different endings you can get based off the Gundam that you play. So I got one with Noble Gundam, which features all of the Gundam from G Gundam. This one is Irasto, which means illustration. You can unlock all of these different illustrations. There's 60 total possible ones. So here's one of them. There's the opening title. There's the opening title. This was used for the test at the time. And when you clear the easy course, this is what it says. This one is from the G Gundam. I haven't unlocked all of it with the other Gundam yet, so this is all of the Gundam pilots the character list that we unlocked. So these are all of the Gundam pilots. This one is background music, so you can change the background music. So I can select the background music. Alright. But yeah, that's all the different background music you can unlock. You, thank you so much for coming up with the Cookie Buddy Nation. Welcome on board. Hello. Hi, you. Thank you so much for coming up with the Cookie Buddy Nation. Welcome on board. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Hello, hello. Nice to meet you. Yuya Tails. Thank you so much. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. Your Tails, thank you so much for coming up with the Cookie Buddy Nation. Welcome on board. Hello, Usagina. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. My name is Cookie Usagina. I'm the least chaotic pink bunny mage you'll ever meet. Nice to meet you. Okay, so we are on. So this one is Debutu Chizu, which means level map. So you can choose all of the different levels. We're gonna choose this one. This is called Trial Map. So this one is all the mission parts. So this is all the mission parts. This is all the retries. Yeah, retries. I saw your streaming status on Nana 10's Discord server, so I came in to see what's going on. Oh, nice! Oh, that's awesome! Nice to meet you! That is awesome! But yeah, welcome on board. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. I'm glad that Nana 10 introduced me to you. But yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. So this one is Sento Modo, which means battle mode, and then there's free mode. So we're gonna play. It's a Gundam versus game. Interesting. Yeah, it's basically like a Gundam fighting game. Yeah, the Gundam fighting game. That's what it is. It's a Gundam fighting game. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad that Donna Ted introduced me to you. Nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome to Cookie Buddy Nation. Very nice to meet you, by the way. But yeah, let me walk you guys through it. So, right now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing a mission. So this one is the retry. So we have one retry. So we can select a teammate. So we're going to select a teammate right over here. And then we can select a skill. So there's several different skills that you can apply to the Gundam. So we're going to apply this skill. Yeah. This game actually was originally an arcade game from Japan that was turned into a PlayStation version. Yeah. So fun fact, this game was originally an arcade game from Japan that was brought into a PlayStation mode. So the one that I am playing is the one that's translated into English, but not everything is translated into English. So like the name of the Gundam, for example, is from the original Japanese translation. And the name of the Gundam pilot also, yeah. This one says Nomaru, which means normal mode. As well. So this one says Nomaru, which means normal. And then this one is RX-78 Gundam, which is the original Gundam from the original Gundam anime. This one is piloted by Amuro Ray in the original Gundam series. Understandable. After all, the Gundam vs. series rarely get released outside of Asia. So this one, I'll show you guys the translation. So, this one is Ataku bonus suit, which means attack bonus. This one is also a bonus, so if you get a certain ranking in the game, you also do get a bonus as well. All right. Okay. Let me show you guys. So, Korea mission, Otaru bonus suit. So we had one retry. This one is pointo, which means total points, and that's also the penalty. So, as well. Okay, we're going to select. Wait, hold on. Let's select right over here. Yeah, I know. I know that the Gundam Next Plus series was not released outside of Japan as an arcade game. But yeah, there are games that have been released, like, for example, Gundam UC Engage, that have been released internationally, like Gundam Breaker 4. There are Gundam games that have been released internationally, like Gundam Breaker 4, Gundam UC Engage, that have been released internationally. And there was also the PlayStation Gundam game, too, the PlayStation 2 Gundam game, that was also released internationally as well. That also have had international releases as well. This game, the one that I'm playing, was originated from an arcade game in Japan. just called Gundam Next Plus. So it does still retain the translation from the original. Okay. Alright. You gotta be careful this time around because if you're not careful, this will affect our retry bonus. So we only have a limited amount of retries in next class. So if you run out of retries, it's gonna be a game over. Well, as with the regular arcade mode, like the last one we were playing, we had an unlimited amount of retries, so it was up to the player to decide whether they wanted to continue or not. But Next Plus does not have that option. So Next Plus does not have that option. So yeah, that's the thing. Next Plus does not have that option. I know there's another game that also there's also another game that oh wait, hold on. Okay, I got this. So in this mode, I have to defeat 10 Gundam before the time is up. So if I don't defeat it within a certain amount of time, which is about 1 minute, it's game over. So I have to be quick. Okay, there's 2 more. Alright! We actually were able to defeat all of the Gundam within less than 1 second. But yeah, there are international Gundam games that are available internationally, like Gundam. For example, there's Gundam UC Engage, Gundam. So there's Gundam. Yeah, Gundam Breaker Force. Yeah, Gundam Breaker 4 has been released internationally. Gundam UC Engage has been released internationally. There's even a Gundam PlayStation 2 game. Yeah, there is. There is even a Gundam PlayStation 2 game based on Mobile Suit Gundam. I'm gonna see if I can get more information, but I would love to try that game out. Stand up to the victory. Stand up to the victory. Oh! That is also a catchy song too. Very similar to Anime Tonight. This time,
めるなよバカにするなよ僕だって
in this game mode, you and your teammate have to work together to defeat the Gundam. Yeah.
やっぱり戦闘シミュレーション通りだ
Mobile suits. Yeah. GG. Yeah. GG. There's also SD Gundam G Generation series. Yeah. There's also that too. That's also exclusive. That's also exclusively in Japan as well. So yeah, this game mode right now is Next Plus. So this one you're limited on the amount of retries. It's not like the arcade or the free battle modes, which you have an unlimited amount of retries. This one is very limited on the amount of retries you could get.
正面だここなのか
So, as you guys know, right now we lost the game. So, because we lost the game, we are limited on the amount of retries. Yeah. So, we're gonna have one retry taken away. So, right now we have one more retry left. So, if we fail the last retry, that means the game is over. Well, technically it isn't a Gundam game. We also have Super Robot Wars, which was also Japan exclusive until Super Robot Wars 30 came out a few years ago. Let me see. Let's see.
これが戦場か
So in Next Plus, it does depend on the level. So some levels are timed, meaning that you have to complete the level within a certain amount of time or the game is over. The one that we are in right now, this one is not timed, which means that there is no time limit, but you do need to complete the level within a certain amount of retry, or else the game is over, and you need to start all over again. Yeah. So what happens if you get a game over is you have to start all over again from the very beginning.
狙い撃つ違うやったのか 狙い撃つ
Uh-oh.
狙い撃つよしあと一息だ
Oh no!
邪魔だ
So yeah,
撃つぞ撃つぞ
it does affect your team as well.
など必要ないよ。気を許せば負けるんだ。
Yeah, no worries. I am trying my best. Okay. Oh. I made it? Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna switch over to Gundam RX-78. You only have one skill you could use per level. Yeah, so if you use it all up, you cannot use it again. Okay, here we go. Now this one is time level. This one is time. Meaning you have to complete it within 150 seconds or else the game is over. So there are two ways that you can get a game over. So the first one is if you and your teammate lose all of your cost and your command. If you lose all of that, that's a game over. So if you lose the battle, that's the game over. And another way you can get a game over is if you do not complete the battle within a certain amount of points, within a certain amount of time, if the battle is timed. So like this one, for example, is timed. So I have about 150 seconds, which is about 2 minutes to complete the game mode. So if I do not complete within a certain amount of time, it is game over. Uh-oh. Hey, you do want to keep in mind that this can also affect your teammates, so you and your teammate have to work together to complete the boss fight within a certain amount of time. So if you don't complete within a certain amount of time, so if you run out of time or if you lose command points, it's a game over. And that means you have a certain amount of retry points left before you get an instant game over. So right now we are currently... Oh! We won? It reads, the presentation at the Axis got attacked by the Lundo Bell forces, defeated at all costs. 1 minute is 60 seconds, while 2 minutes is 120 seconds. Oh, thank you so much for letting me know. Thank you. All right. Wait, hold on. So 150 seconds is how much minutes? Okay, that's about 2 minutes. I was right. So about 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay, I was right. About 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, we actually completed it. Last time we got it, it was a defeat, I think. So far I completed up to here, which is called Team Flag. So the one that we're gonna try, the one I haven't completed yet, is called one of string challenges. So this one, we have about 3 retries. So that means that we have 3 retries to complete every single level of the game. And if we do not have those 3 retries, it's a game over. Yeah. It's an instant game over. And we have to start all over again from the very, very, very beginning. I'm gonna play about a couple more Gundam Next Plus. Then I do gotta go over the schedule with you guys, and then that's gonna be pretty much it. Wait, did I upload the schedule this week? Wait, hold on, hold on. Okay. Alright, let me see. Did I post the schedule for this week? Okay, yes, I did. I did. Alright. I did post it up. I thought I did it this week, but I had to check my social media just to make sure. I had to double check and triple check just to make sure it was posted. Okay. Schedule has been posted, so. Actually, fun fact. I can speak English, Japanese, and Pidgin English. うさぎのクキさんは日本語も話せます。でも私の日本語は完璧ないですね。今私は日本語を勉強します。だから教えてください。漢字を教えてください。ありがとうございました。Yeah. What I said is my Japanese is not perfect because I'm still learning kanji. So please do teach me kanji. Kanji を教えてください。アニメじゃない。
騒動。しまった。失敗すると決まったわけじゃないでしょ。もう後がないぞ。右か。正面だ。こっちの方が。
Oh no. Looking like a defeat if we're not careful. But yeah, it's either we defeat the Gundam or the Gundam will have to go on the other side. メじゃないアニメじゃない本当のことさ。Well, yeah, anime tonight means not an anime. It's not an anime. That's what it means. Anime tonight. So anime tonight means it's not an anime. Not an anime, that's what it means. So anime tonight means it's not an anime. Anime tonight. Anime tonight. 本当のことさ。みんな、yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, that opening is stuck in my head. It is stuck in my head. I don't know why. I don't know why that song is stuck in my head. I don't know. I don't know why is that song stuck in my head. Yep, there goes the Anime Janai song again. 本当のことさ。みんなで飲むなげでおらまだ誰も知らない僕ら世界世界を僕らさテレビの僕ら世界世界嘘の流れで僕らしも世界はねぐないのさの手詰めた地球地よアニメじゃないアニメじゃない私のようにアニメじゃないアニメじゃない本当のことさ本当のことさ僕ら世界に世界をテレビの僕ら世界に世界をせてない手を抜けられて僕たちを世界は届けないとさ夢を紡いでた地球地よアニメじゃないアニメじゃない私の命アニメじゃないアニメじゃない本当のことさ本当のことさThat song is stuck in my head. That song is stuck in my head. It's stuck in my head. 本当の のことさアニメじゃないアニメじゃない本当のことさ But yeah, I should actually do a cover of Anime Janai sometime. Would you guys be down for Anime Janai cover from Cookie? Cookie wants to sing that song someday. Would you guys be down for a cover of Anime Janai? I know I did an original song a while back. I actually did an original song about a actually did a original song. Actually, a couple of days ago, I actually did an April Fool's version of my original song of 1-800 VTuber prom. See, let me see if I can post it on YouTube. Okay, found the link. If you guys want to check it out, you guys can check it out here. But that is my original song. That song was actually originally made for the Winter Pro, which I actually sang it a couple times on karaoke streams. But up until recently, I never really released it as its own original song. I just released it as with the April Fool's lyrics, and then I have the original lyrics. I do have the MP3 of the one with the original lyrics. I just didn't work on the music video for it yet. In the future, I actually might see if I could try to in the future, I might actually try to see if I could release it like on Apple Music or Spotify. I just haven't really thought about it yet, and I gotta do a poll to see if people would be interested in streaming the song on like Spotify or Apple Music. It was actually composed all using BandLab, so the entire song was composed all using BandLab. That's 1-800. That's 1-800. That's 1-800. Yeah, VTuber prom. It goes something like that. It goes something like that. That's 1-800. That's 1-800. That's 1-800. Yeah, VTuber prom. It's kind of very similar to the commercials. Yeah, I wanted to make it very similar to like the little commercials that you guys would hear on TV, like those catchy jingles that you would hear on the TV or the radio, or even on YouTube too. Like you would hear them a lot on like YouTube. Or I remember when I was a young rabbit, I would hear like. I would hear like songs with catchy jingles. Actually, speaking of the instrumental, yeah, I do have the instrumental of the song. I do have the instrumental of the 1-800 VTuber prom song. But I haven't released it yet. Yeah. Once I do plan to release it. If I ever do distribute the song, then I plan to also release the instrumental as well, where you guys could also sing along. like a karaoke version where you guys can sing along to the lyrics.
それ見ろ出てきたお前たちがいけないんだトランザム
That's 1,800. That's 1,800. That's 1,800. Yeah, VTuber from. Yeah, that's stuck in my head. I know it's like a catchy song that's like stuck in your head. Did I ever thought about doing a dance challenge for it? I never thought. Okay, to be honest, I haven't really thought about like doing a dance challenge for 100 VTuber prom. But you know, actually, now that I think about it, I actually think it would be kind of fun if I could do like a dance challenge. But I would need to make like a Miku Miku dance file.
それ見ろ
I would need to make like a Miku Miku dance file of the 1,800 VTuber prom so that VTubers could,
今度こそ
so that people with like Miku Miku dance models and VTubers can try out the challenge. Also, I need to figure out what the choreography is gonna look like
俺は
for the 1,800 VTuber
こんな
prom
になれ
jingle.
ない
So, yeah, that's gonna take a while.
僕の言い分だって聞いてくれても
Yeah, if I do get that release, I think the more recent one, the latest, probably over the summer. Yeah, at the most, as for when I could release it, like the choreography for the 100 Beats prom jingle, if I ever do get the song released as an original song. I think the most recent one I could get it released. Yeah, as for the timing, probably over the summer. Okay. That was a DP. Yeah, that was a DP. I'm gonna try this one more time and then I'm gonna go over the schedule for this week.
自信の問
I
題
will be
だね
streaming tomorrow, so no worries. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow, and I won't be streaming on Saturday though. I know I'm gonna be heading on off. I think on Saturday. Yeah, I think it's on Saturday. I'll be heading on off. But on Sunday I'll be doing a live stream, and then Sunday I'll be doing a live stream. And then Monday as well, I'll also be doing a live stream, and then yeah.
味方がやられたな
Yeah, stay tuned for the schedule release. The schedule usually does get released every Monday
やったのか
or Sunday. Yeah, the earliest I try to get the schedule release on Sunday, if not by Monday.
正面だ
That's the thing with schedules. I try to get it released every Sunday, but as of recently, I started releasing the schedules on Monday instead of Sunday.
正面だやーでやったのか
「
Alright, I'm probably gonna sing the 1-800 VTuber prom jingle while I get this mission done. Alright, guys. I'm gonna sing the 1-800 VTuber prom jingle real quick. Okay, I'm gonna sing it right now. Alright. That's 1-800. That's 1-800. That's 1-800. Yeah, VTuber prom. That's 1-800. That's 1-800. That's 1-800. Yeah, VTuber prom. But yeah, it goes like that. It does go like that. When it comes to the lyrics, it goes like that. That's 1-800. That's 1-800. That's 1-800. Yeah, VTuber prom. That's 1-800. That's 1-800. That's 1-800. Yeah, VTuber prom. But yeah, that song is super catchy. If you want to make a cover of the 1-800 VTuber prom jingle, that's absolutely fine. Once the song yeah, if you guys want to make like cover songs of the 1-800 VTuber prom jingle once the instrumental comes out, then I do encourage it. As long as you credit, then once the 1-800 VTuber prom jingle comes out with the instrumental, then let me think if I ever do decide to release it. You guys could do covers. You guys can do covers. As long as you credit. Okay. So yeah, as long as you credit. Yeah, as long as you credit, it should be fine. It should be fine. That's 1-800. That's 1-800. Yeah. Will the lyrics also be there too? Yeah, of course. There's also gonna be the lyrics too. I do encourage people to make covers as long as you credit. Yeah. Just as long as you credit the original song and credit me as the original song and say that the instrumental was made by Cookie Usagita using BandLab, then it should be fine. Yeah. But if I ever do release it as an instrumental, then yeah. Definitely for sure. Definitely for sure. Okay. I think that's gonna be pretty much it because I do gotta go over the schedule for this week. So before we do go over the schedule for this week, alright. I think we did check out the gallery earlier. Alright, hold on. Okay. Hey guys, thank you guys all so much for coming. Okay, so I'm gonna try to release a poll on social media and see if you guys want the 1-800 VTuber prom jingle release, like distributed on Apple Music. I'm gonna do a poll on social media and see if you guys would be interested in doing something like that in the future. Also, thank you guys so much for coming to the 1-800 VTuber prom jingle premiere. Thank you guys all so much. I'm glad you guys really did enjoy the original song. So thank you guys all so much. Okay, so before we go on with our raid, here is the weekly schedule. So let's go over the weekly schedule just real quick. Here, I had to put the controller away. All right, so let's go over this week's schedule. So, first of all, I want to thank you guys all so much. We made this to 600. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys all so much. I'm really, really happy that you guys also enjoy my content. So thank you guys all so much for 600 Cookie Nation buddies. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate all the support. We are nearly there. We are nearly more than halfway there to 1,000 Cookie Nation bunnies on YouTube. So thank you guys all so much. I'm very happy that you guys enjoy my content. We will be celebrating next time. We'll be doing a 600 subscriber celebration stream on YouTube. That's probably not going to be until next week though. So I do need to figure out of how the celebration stream is going to be. But we'll see. Okay. Alright, so this week's schedule. April Fool's special has been uploaded to YouTube. Thank you guys all so much for coming to the YouTube premiere. And thank you guys all so much for nearly 100 views of the 1-800 VTuber prom jingle song within less than a couple days. Thank you guys all so much for the support. I'm gonna try to do a poll and see if you guys would be interested in having the song distributed on services like Apple Music or Spotify. If you guys are interested in having the song released alongside the instrumental, then I'll be releasing 3 versions. So the first one's going to be the instrumental version. The second one is going to be the original version, which is intended for the VTuber Winter Prom. And then the third one's going to be the April Fool's version. So 3 versions. Yeah. But I'm going to do a poll first with Cookie Nation just to make sure. Just to see if there's going to be any interest. So. Yeah. Just to see if there's any interest. Okay. So, next stream is gonna be tomorrow, which is gonna be Wuthering Waves. That's at 9:30 p.m. HST, which is the same time, 9:30 p.m. HST. On Saturday, more than likely, there's gonna be no stream, but there's gonna be videos uploaded on YouTube instead. So, do keep in mind that in addition to the live streams, because I also do have a lot of VODs that I do need to upload to YouTube, there's also going to be a VOD and clips that are also going to be uploaded in addition to a new live stream, yeah. So just as a heads up. And then, on Sunday, it's going to be Kanji de Go manga. This will be... So do keep this in mind that the Kanji de Go stream, the Kanji de Go manga stream will be in Japanese. So I will be speaking primarily in Japanese for the Kanji de Go stream. that in mind, that the Kanji de Go stream, Kanji de Go manga, it will be primarily spoken in Japanese. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. Yeah. 次の日本語配信は漢字でご漫画です。さあ皆さん、楽しみお願いします。楽しみお願いします。次の日本語配信は漢字でご漫画配信です。さあ、楽しみお願いします。ありがとうございました。あなたの応援の本当にありがとうございました。Yeah. By the way, this week's art is also by Elise. Thank you so much, Elise. Please make sure to go check them out on YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky. So I'm gonna go shout them out real quick. Before I do get ready to head on out, I'm gonna go shout them out. If you guys would like to check them out, they were the ones that did the art for this week's schedule. So please do make sure you guys go check it out. I'm gonna go shout out their YouTube channel as well. So this is their YouTube channel. So YouTube channel, Blue Sky, Twitter. I'm gonna get their links. Just real quick. So this is their Twitch, Twitter. Thank you so much, Elise, for this week's art. You did an incredible job with Pom Pom. Thank you. Also, do feel free to go check out their VGen as well, right over here. I'm posting up the link so you guys can go support the artists for this week's schedule. Oh yeah, they also do have a Blue Sky, so I also gotta link their Blue Sky as well. Okay, hold on. Hold on, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Okay, right, there's their Blue Sky. If you guys want to go support them, please do feel free to support them on these platforms below. Thank you so much, Elise! Thank you! You did a great job! Pom Pom looks adorable. Alright. So that being said, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys all so much. Thank you guys all so much for the support. Really, really do appreciate it. Okay. Wuthering Waves next stream. So please look forward to the next stream, which will be Wuthering Waves. Please look forward to the next stream, which will be Wuthering Waves. Alright. Thank you guys all so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. In the meantime, let's raid. Okay. Crystal Princess. we haven't rated Crystal Princess yet. Alright. Crystal Princess, they're doing their subathon. They're doing their first day of the subathon. Alright. With that being said, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. Please look forward to tomorrow's Wave Wave stream. Also, hello! Thank you so much for the boob. Hello! We are getting ready to raid Crystal Princess. Also, I played some Gundam earlier. Yeah, we played Gundam Next Plus. No worries, no worries. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. No worries. It's all good. It's all good. No worries. No worries, Brad. It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna play Wuthering Waves next stream. Yeah, we're gonna play Wuthering Waves next stream. Yeah, no worries. No worries. No worries, guys. But yeah. I hope you guys all had a really great stream today. Hope you guys all enjoyed today's stream. Yeah, Wuthering Waves. Yeah. I was recommended by Nopapa actually. So Nopapa actually recommended me Wuthering Waves. So I've been playing Wuthering Waves because of Nopapa. So my illustrator has been playing a lot of Wuthering Waves lately. So my illustrator got me into Wuthering Waves. So on his social media, he's been posting a lot of Wuthering Waves content as well. Yeah! So my illustrator actually was the one that recommended Wuthering Waves. I actually have heard about Wuthering Waves before, but after I was recommended by my illustrator to try it out, I decided to try it out. Yeah, he does post a lot of Wuthering Waves content too. Posts a lot of content about Wuthering Waves. But yeah, if you guys check out his social media, he's on Twitter and Blue Sky. You guys should check out his Twitter and his Blue Sky, where he posts a lot of Wuthering Waves. So my illustrator does post a lot of Wuthering Waves. Alright, with that being said, we're gonna get ready to raid Crystal Princess. Thank you guys all so much for coming. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's stream. Thank you guys all so much. Alright. So, with that being said, we are off to raid Crystal Princess. Thank you guys all so much. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And hope to see you guys all later. Yes, raid time! Yes! Yes! Raid time! Yes. Also, by the way, I also have emotes as well. So I also have the raid emotes as well. The Pon raid emotes. So please do feel free to use it. But yes, that's the raid message! Yes! Yes! Raid time! Raid time! Yes, yes, yes. Alright, thank you guys all so much. I hope to see you guys all tomorrow for Wuthering Waves.